Okay, I never actually explained what I'm doing with him. I needed to get out of the house. I've been sitting on my computer nonstop since I finished my semester at my school. So I decided, since I don't have the baby's car seat or stroller with me, why don't I take Cornelius, since he's the lighter of the two, out of him and Josie. Why don't I take him out and we can just walk down to the store, just walk around it. I'm not gonna buy anything. Because I don't have a stroller, I can't put him into I don't have his car seat, I can't put him into the cart. So I'm just gonna carry him. And since he's the lighter of the two, it'll be easier to carry him than it would be to carry Josie. I mean, I could carry Josie, I could. But it's just easier to carry him. So, yeah. People are like, why do you take your dolls out in public? Why do you do that? They're collector's items. I like to show them off. I didn't make him, obviously, but it's still fun to show off that, like, I have this cute little dolly. And so, I like to take my Reborns out now, once in a while. I'm gonna try to get their car seat over here soon. I'm hoping eventually I could also bring their stroller, but right now it doesn't look like I can, so I'm gonna at least try to get a car seat over here so that I could take him. I could put him into the car and I could take Josie places as well. But yeah. Right now we're just going out with little Cornelius. The reason I like to take him out more than Josie, even though when I take him out I do have to make sure his entire body is covered. The reason I like taking him out more than Josie is that since he's a cuddle body, if I need to prove that he's just a doll, I can just show his hands. With Josie, typically, I have to take off some of her clothes to show her cloth body, because both of them are cloth body. I don't have any full bodies. But with him, I just need to show his hands because of the fact that he's a cuddle baby. Again, him being a cuddle baby makes him much lighter because he isn't filled with the same things that Josie is. I also think Josie is like extra weighted. I don't know how much she was when I weighed her, but I weighed them both and she was like less than 8 pounds, I think. And I think she was around 13 to 14. So it is much easier to take him out than it is her. But we're almost at the store. This part that I'm walking on is incredibly difficult to walk on, but there's a busy road next to me, so I have to walk on it. When I was leaving, my mom thought I was holding him by his neck. I'm not, but she thought I was. I used to have I do actually still have him, but I don't take him out anymore. I mean, like his leg fell off. But I used to have a Reborn named Glenn. He was one of those scam babies from Amazon. But I think Glenn is that I took him out one time with my friend. I'm not gonna say her name, obviously, but took him out with my friend. And we were running around a store with him in the cart. And he's supposed to be like 3 to 6 months. And he was like flying all around the cart and stuff. And an employee stopped us and looked at him like, oh my god, that's a doll. And so that's why I refused to put him into the cart. Because I don't want that to happen, because he does look a lot, even though like he doesn't have actual hair like Glenn does, he does look like a real baby. At least from like a distance and stuff. If you get closer, you can tend to tell Reborns that they're dolls. But especially if you know what to look for in a Reborn. I've been collecting, I only have 2 authentic kits, but I've been collecting Reborns since I was 13. Which is when, did I get Glenn when I was 13? I don't remember when I got Glenn, but I think I was 13. I do want to replace, get authentic kits for the scam babies I have, so Glenn, Evie, possibly Eloise. I don't really know if she's a scam baby or not, but I am going to treat her as one because there's a possibility, very large possibility that she is. Bus here. But Cornelius, don't go on the bus. Don't go on the bus. He does not want to go on the bus. I'll get back to you guys when we're in the store. I'm at the store. I'm in the parking lot right now. So I want to answer a couple questions I don't get, but I see other people get. And so I just want to pop on and answer these quickly before, so people already have the answers out. First of all, why do I collect dolls? Baby Alives, Cat Patch Kids, those types of dolls. I collect them. I started collecting them back in 2015 because I saw Kelly Maple collecting them. And I thought maybe, I could use that to get big on YouTube because I was 10. And that's what I cared about, was getting famous off of YouTube. It later on turned into a hobby. And then around 2020, it turned into, it's continued to be a hobby, but I started taking my dolls out more because specifically the Baby Alives helped a lot with my anxiety. I started getting very uncomfortable out in public because pandemic, and I lost a lot of my social skills. But there's also the factor that I am autistic, and in general, dolls just help regulate me. They're also cute. Like, I don't think you need a specific reason to like something. I think you could just, like something. I find these dolls cute, and I like cute things, therefore I want them. I wasn't really big into Reborns until recently, because I find them harder to roleplay with. People are looking at me. I find Reborns harder to roleplay with, but I have started to recently like them more. I start using them more. There's a girl who I went to who was in my development class last semester that I've seen here before. And there's also people at the fucking doors. Anyways. That's his size. These are all really cute. They're all really cute. This one, I like a Jersey. A lot of Disney stuff. I said I would take him out of his and hubby. My arm's starting to hurt. I'm gonna have to switch arms eventually. I want to go check out the book section and the toy section. I want to see if they have any new Baby Alives. I don't think they will, but I want to check anyways. Once I get his, because I'm probably going to do an outing video with some of my Baby Alives later. But I'm going to try to wait till I get my bike again, so I can take them to other places, like the thrift store or other park. There's a park near where I live, but there's a bigger park. But I need my bike to get to. I don't know much about it. Big 4-3. Oh, no, I've never been alchemized. The cover is AI. I switched arms. Actually, no, I didn't. I'm still holding this in my... No, I completely switched arms. This was really crowded today. I didn't know I'm not typically this crowded on. That's why I don't like holding this here. I have to hold out my phone camera. Anyways, I didn't know I'm not typically this crowded on Mondays. We're in the toy section now. I wanted to look at the manga, but there's a woman walked in the manga, so I left. I'll go look at it before I leave. Hopefully, she won't be there anymore. Oh, there's tiny Funko Pops. Oh, that's so cool. This is how me and Cornelius are walking now. It is a good fucking thing. He's it all. I'd be failing at Parent of the Year if he was not at all. Doll section. There are people everywhere. Anyways. Okay. Oh, Barney. I love that show. Oh, Peppa Pig holding baby Evie. That is so cute. That's so cute. Collection is empty now. I still have these ones. They do have some new accessories. Oh, they have these cute little outfits. These obviously aren't for the baby lives, but they probably would fit. I like these ones. I know a lot of people don't, but I do really like these ones. I wish that there was a bigger selection, though.
We have some little islands over here as well as outdoor. I'm going to show you what we have here.
My girls, oh my god, look at these. Hang on, look at these chairs. Hatchet. I loved this book in 7th grade. Oathbound. I know they had books in 7th. They have Oathbound, which I've heard about. Okay, manga. They don't have anything good in the manga section. They do have Powerless, Fearless, and Fearful, though. The books we've been thinking about getting this one.